I pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you at the dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
Quick fashion question. Should I wear this Tech 9 with the high tops? Or should I wear this Uzi with my low tops? I'll just wear these then.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Cannon Speaks, a very special edition. A very special edition. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Oh, boomer tech moment. Boomer tech moment. I'm not even a boomer. I'm not even a boomer. Here we go. Let's get this thing connected up, right? Hopefully. There we go. Let's try this one more time. Is it working now? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Oh, it's not playing. Golly mighty. It's okay. We're going to do it this way. Where is it? Boom. There we go. We're going to do it like that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Welcome to a very special episode of Cannon Speaks. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. So, with everything going on, right, and the way the the U.S. is on the decline morally and all that other stuff. I was like, you know what? It would be, what's the word? Very selfish of me not to go over basic home defense strategy, the type of weapon you should use, and the type of deterrence you should have in place. All right. We got a lot of shit happening right now, all right? We got a whole lot of shit happening. You know, with everything that's going on overseas right now with Palestine and Israel, you know, they got their fight going on. Like, we're going to have boots on the ground soon. But the thing about it is that we have, you know, cells and stuff that's here. People picking sides. People are committing these hate crimes and all this other stuff against one another. A little 6-year-old boy got stabbed to death. A little 6-year-old Muslim boy got stabbed to death. Allegedly based over this shit. Or what's going on. You know what I mean? You got people running amok. I think it was, I forgot where it was. Where the dude ran and he was just lighting people up with an AK. Me and Jay looked at the story yesterday. I can't remember exactly where it is, right? It's like the hat say, be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss. You know, you never know when danger could come to your front doorstep, right? A group of armed individuals wanting to do harm. You know, it could be a lights out scenario. It could be a natural disaster. You know, you could live in my city where you don't need none of those fucking things for that shit to happen. You know, you want to be prepared for that. Hell, you want to be prepared for the Red Dawn scenario. You know what I mean? So what I want to do is just go over some basics, right? Things that you should have in place, the type of firearm that you may want to have, and like different contingency plans, right? How to defend your home, what to defend. So we're going to get into that. But anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. Jonah said, I thought Bodymore is super safe. I don't know, Jonah. Maybe when like the shit hit the fan and all that other shit, maybe it might be. I don't know. You know, like I said, if we get the Russians or the Chinese or whoever start parasailing or hang gliding or parachuting in, yeah, like I said, all you either want to be with the rednecks in the you know, in the plains of Texas or in the mountains of West Virginia, or you want to be in a hood with the gangsters that you know gonna be busting back. But anyway, I digress on that. Anyway, so let's get to it. So, what's the first thing you should have? Take this off. I ain't never know this was up here. What's the first thing you should have in place just in case you have some unexpected guests, right? First thing you should have in place is some kind of alarm system, some kind of alert system, some kind of alarm system, right? You know, they got a million things. You got ADT, right? If you want to pay some kind of subscription service, you got Simply Safe. If you want to pay some, you know, they got cameras and you got Ring, Vivint. All of these things have services where, you know, if somebody is to come in or to break into your house, the police are alerted and they're dispatched to your house, right? That's the first thing you want to have. And you want to have some kind of alert system, some kind of alarm system. Second thing I would say you want to have is good locks on your doors. All right. Good. I know it's some places in the world, Jonah, correct me if I'm wrong, parts of fucking Canada, Tannerite at all points of entry. Hey, you know what? That might not be a bad idea. So if I want to do as little damage to the house as possible. But Jonah, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys love leaving your doors unlocked in Canada in certain places. You know, you want to have good locks on your doors, good frames, right? You know, you want to have good deadbolts. If you can, yeah, Jonah, exactly. If you can, steel reinforced door frame. He's right. Make it hard for them to kick that door in. You want to have stuff like that. Things that give you time to get prepared or get ready for what's coming ahead, or not. Because if you got a good alarm system, you got good locks on your doors, and hell, get a pit bull or two. Goddamn it, it could be a deterrent for the bad guy to go away. Because it's too much work to try to get into that house. But then some of us have sliding glass doors. You know what I mean? That's just easy if they just want to throw a brick through the window and just come in or whatever. But you want to be prepared, right? So good locks on the doors, a good alarm system, right? Those are the things that you need. Don't leave your doors unlocked. Don't leave your windows unlocked. That's another thing. Do not leave your windows unlocked. I know a ton of people who leave their windows unlocked, and they just like, no, they think that nobody's going to try the windows. Oh, it's on the second floor. Who coming through the side? You never know. You might got Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, people always still defeat those things, right? They can defeat your locks and all that other stuff, and they'll still make their way in, because criminals and crooks, murderers, they find a way. Go figure, right? Go figure. They find a way. And in that case, you need something to protect your neck. You need something to protect your family, your loved ones. You need a firearm, people. You need a gun. You need a strap. You need that thing on you. Now, most people that I talk to, or that come to me and say, hey, I need some protection. And I go, what you looking for? The first thing they say, they want to get a handgun. I want to get a handgun, right? This is a Glock 17. They want a handgun, right? Glock 17, right? Now, for self-defense, like out in public, right? All right. Safe. Out in public, this is great. This is a great gun. Great choice. Out in public, right? On my person, in a holster. Some shit go down. Boom. Bang, 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 bang. I'm good, right? This is a great choice right here. Great choice. However, in a home defense scenario, especially with a group of invaders who might have you outgunned 2-1, 3-1, they might got who knows, they might got the Draco on them. You know what I mean? Who knows, right? They got you out. They got you outgunned, right? Even if you got a stick on you, they might still got you outnumbered, right? So you need something else with a little more devastation to it. It's gonna make it a bad day for them, right? Like I said, a handgun is great. Now, if this is all you got, this is all you can afford, then you gotta make it work. You gotta be strategic. You gotta be tactical. We're gonna talk about that. But you gotta be strategic. You gotta be strategic about it, right? You gotta be, know your house, have vantage points. Like what I mean by vantage points is like where you can hide and you can see them, but they can't see you. Funnel points. You know what I mean? You need to know those things if you're gonna be rocking, with the handgun. You know what I mean? Now look, I'm not John Wick. I don't know no trigger tai chi. I'm good with the handgun, right? I'm good with it. But I don't know if I want to take on multiple individuals with just my handgun, right? Now, handguns, also, you need a lot of practice with a handgun, right? You can't just pick up this handgun and be proficient in it. You're not going to pick this handgun up and be proficient with it, right? You need to practice, right? because a lot of people don't understand that with handguns, it's all in the trigger pull. It's all in the trigger pull. Right? All in the trigger pull. If you're nervous and you're shaking and you pull that trigger wrong and you ain't got it right, you can miss the motherfucker and he 10 feet in front of you. Now that bullet outside in the neighborhood somewhere. Because you got to practice with a handgun. I tell people all the time, oh, I don't need an AR. I just need a good handgun. Okay. I guarantee that the AR will be a lot more accurate than the handgun in your hands. Somebody that's not proficient in a handgun, somebody that doesn't practice, you know, the handgun is a good tool, but if you don't practice with it, it can be a liability and it can send you to jail. If you miss your target and hit something else that you ain't supposed to hit or somebody else that you didn't intend to hit. Now, when I go to the range, I like to pretend that there's a 3-year-old behind the target. And I can't miss my target or I'm going to hit that 3-year-old. That's how I train. That's how everybody should train. What'd you say, David? David Murdoch in the building. If y'all ain't playing Drag the Dead, what is y'all doing? Go get that on Steam. He says, my Centurion BP-12 bullpup shotgun is my fun gun. Home defense loaded. I hear that shit. I hear that shit. And that leads me to my next thing. That leads me to my next option. The shotgun. Yes, the shotgun, guys. They can be had for pretty cheap. Now, this one is my semi-automatic. Hold on. There we go. This is my semi-automatic Mossberg 930. You guys seen it before on the stream. You guys see me pick it up when my dog was barking upstairs in the middle of the stream, and I had to go ahead and say I'll be right back in a second. Right? This thing holds, depending on the shells I got, 7+1. Right now I'm loaded with, I think I got, what I got in here? Let's see. What I got in here? I'm running slugs. So, yep. All right. Anyway, so let's go for it again. Shotgun. I'm running slugs in it. I'm sorry. I'm running buckshot. I'm running buckshot. Double out buck in my shotgun. Right? Now, this gun particular is my semi-automatic Mossberg 930. Now, this is a rather expensive shotgun, but if you can afford this shotgun, a semi-automatic shotgun is a good option, simply because although it has like the terminal velocity and ballistic and all that other shit of like a 9 or a 40, right? You getting, what is it? Double out buck, you get 9 pellets that's moving at the same rate as one 9mm hitting your target. When Joe Biden was talking about the 9mm blows the lung out the back, he was full of shit. The shotgun is what I would like to call the one-hitter quitter. Whether you running buckshot or you running slug in this thing, right? Whether you running slug or you running buckshot in this thing, you hit your target square, he not getting back up. I'm sorry, he's not getting back up. What's up, Montoya? Okay. Also, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 points of contact. Okay. Helps you keep the gun stable even when you're scared. Right? Even when you're scared, you're nervous, you're shaking, you still got 4 points of contact that make you substantially more accurate than the handgun. Okay? Now, you can't afford a semi-automatic shotgun, you go with the pump action. Pump action never fails. Literally never fucking fails. Not to mention that crack, right? Not to mention that shit. You hear that? That's going to be here, I give you some trigger. You hear that shit? Most likely that's going to be a deterrent in itself, and they decide to keep coming. You blow them right back out the way they came in. This particular one holds I think I'm holding 6 plus 1 in here. 6 plus 1 in this shotgun. Again, I'm running buckshot in this as well. And for this gun was for $300. This is a $300 shotgun. You can't beat the price, right? You can't beat the price. A Glock, now this is a Gucci Glock, but a normal Glock 17, you're looking at around $550, something like that. My Mossberg 930, just like the name 930, you're looking at about $900 for that shotgun. But this one right here, my Winchester SXP, this thing is a good fucking shotgun for $300. For $300. And it's a good option. It's a good option. Is it the option in my opinion? Well, it depends on, what your pockets look like and what you feel comfortable with. But you can have, you ain't got to be this, you don't got to be the Mossberg or that Winchester. Mossberg also has a Maverick 88. My mother just bought a Maverick 88 on Friday. The Maverick 88 my mom bought, that was $300. You can get the Remington 870, that's $450. Savage, you can get a Savage, what is it, a 320? That's $250. You know what I mean? Like, shotguns are very affordable, and they are very devastating. Very devastating. The only thing about shotguns are the capacity. Like I said, even with my semi-automatic shotgun, the capacity is only 7 plus 1, right? But my pump action is 6 plus 1, right? Now they got accessories that you can put on the shotguns, right? So, they have what they call saddles, right? So I can put a saddle here on this side of the shotgun that holds shells. I can add an accessory up here to put a flashlight up here if I want a flashlight on here. This particular shotgun, I could put a red dot if I want to put a red dot on it. It's customizable, right? But the capacity is the thing, right? The capacity is the thing. Now, I like the semi-automatic because you don't got to remember to fucking pump the slide. You know what I mean? With a pump action, you got to remember after the shot, you got to crack, shot, crack, shot. You know what I mean? But the capacity of a shotgun, that's kind of the thing. Now, granted, you only need 1 shell per person with a shotgun. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a devastating round. It's just the capacity of it. But again, 4 points of contact, even if you're nervous, you still ain't missing, and it's substantially more accurate than this handgun. Now, I know there's some people out there who are fucking surging with their handgun. I got you. But I still bet dollars to donuts if you got 3 home invaders or more coming through your fucking front door, you're going to want something else. You're going to want something else that's going to get them out of your hair. Because even with a 9mm, even getting hit with a 9mm, somebody can still stay in the fight. Getting hit with a slug or some double-out buck, they not staying in the fight. They not staying in the fight. You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all talking about over here in the stream. Again, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon, and it'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share the stream. Let people know we live. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism, guys. Let me see. Tyler Durden says less accuracy needed. With the shotgun, yeah, less accuracy needed with the shotgun, guys. Like, not saying that you don't gotta aim. You do gotta aim. But generally, if you're pointing in the direction of the person, you're gonna hit them. but you still gotta have some modicum of aim with the shotgun. It ain't got that spread. They say it. Like, it ain't spreading 10 fucking feet, right? Like when you shoot the shotgun, especially if it's in your home, it's probably gonna leave a spread about the size of my hand. So imagine that 9 pellets just hitting somebody square in the chest like this. They not getting up. They not getting up. They're not getting up. Rax PR in the building says that shotty put a hole in you. That's goddamn going right. YB said, you want to be Swiss or a donut? Right, exactly. That 9mm monster. Oh my gosh. David says the home defense shells are 1 slug, 3 buckshot. There you go. Now some people, right? I bought these initially and then I took them out. So this is a rubber ball. This is a rubber ball. This is supposed to be like a warning shot. This rubber ball right here. And I had them in there. And then I thought about it. I was like, take that shit out of there. If you came in my house and I had to fucking pull the trigger, you were an imminent threat. I'm not like, all that warning shit is out the window. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shotgun got that rack of fear. That shotgun got that rack of fear. You know what I mean? That's right. JR Bell also got a point with the handgun. If you're not used to it, guys, you don't shoot on the regular with your handgun. Recoil could affect your ability to hit the target. That is 100% right. And you can't beat $300 for a fucking firearm, which is a shotgun. You know what I mean? You know. And right, $550 is consistent for a Glock. You're going to pay between $500 and $550. Is what it's going to cost for just like maybe a Glock 19 or a Glock 17. That's what it's going to cost you. Jonah said, give me a Vietnam era fully auto shotgun. I wish, gosh dang. Give me the, I wish I could have what's it, the AA-12? I wish I could have that bitch. You're right, JR. You know, you got to consider what it takes to be registered in your state. Now, most states, right? Most states, because people want handguns, right? I want to get a handgun. Most states, you got to go through classes just to own a handgun. Most states, they want you to have a permit just to own the handgun, not to carry it, just to own it. Like here in Maryland, you need a handgun qualification license just to own your handgun, just to buy one, not to carry it, just to buy it. However, I can go right into the gun store, do my little NICS form, and walk right out the same day cash and carry with this shotgun. It's no special nothing for that. AR, whatever, any long gun. You know what I mean? Most states, any long gun, you just do your NICS form and you just cash and carry. You can roll out with it that day, with the exception of places like New York and California. You know, Massachusetts, I think. You know. Anyway, now, the next step up from the shotgun, right, is this. Yes, people who are just new to my stream, these guns are 100% real on the back of my wall. Ain't no stunting over here. Ain't no stunting over here. Every one of these guns on my wall will bust your ass. Now, 9mm handgun meat, the pistol caliber carbine, you know, whether it's the AR9, which this is an AR9. This is an AR9. This is an AR 9mm right here. Takes Glock magazines. Okay. Pistol caliber carbine. Again, 1, 2. Well, if I had my fucking pistol brace on, it'd be 4 points of contact, but we can't have pistol braces right now. So, now I could because I'm a Firearms Policy Coalition member, but I don't want the trouble. So, even so, you still got 1, the cheap, 2, 3 points of contact. I got a red dot optic on top. Say goodnight. 33 round magazine. which can more than get the job done versus a 17 round magazine out of a handgun or whatever you got, right? This thing is nasty and it do some nasty work. It'll rock and roll with the best of them. I guarantee once this thing start rocking and rolling, right? Whoever's in the house is getting the fuck out real quick. All right, so the ballistics on this thing is about the same as your handgun. However, you have more stability, you have a higher capacity, and you have better accuracy with a pistol caliber carbine. Also, depending on where you get it from, they're not that bad. So for example, right, when I built this gun here, with the exception of my SIG red dot and the pistol brace that I had on here, right, in this configuration, I believe I built this for $500. $500 when I did this. Now I don't know what this is. This is a Palmetto State Armory build. However, this was a $500 build. I got the SIG optic from a friend of mine. I traded him a muzzle brake for it. He wanted a muzzle brake that I had really bad, so I traded him my muzzle brake for the SIG optic because I didn't like the muzzle brake. So, got this on a trade. Otherwise, this SIG optic would probably cost about $150, $160. So let's say for $650 or $600, something like this, right? Or you don't even need the optic. You can just go iron sights and you will still be substantially more accurate than you would with a handgun. Not to mention, you can go toe to toe with whoever's in your house or however many people are in that house. Love this thing. I also have what's called the Strabag Grand Power. Now I had a pistol brace on this as well. Took it off because of the laws. However, you know, instead of 1 point of contact, still 2 points of contact. Got the red dot on top. No recoil. Not to mention the 9mm over here that I just showed you guys. No recoil. Even without the pistol brace, I can still rock and roll with this thing. Okay, I prefer to have the pistol brace on here or something, but I can still rock and roll with this. Now, if it came down to it, and let's just say I wanted a pistol caliber carbine for the night, because I don't have my pistol brace on here, I wouldn't pick this gun. I would go with the AR-9. However, with the pistol brace on that particular firearm with 30 round magazines as well, it is a great option too. See, the thing about it is when you have home invasions, it's never just one person. There's always a few of them. Because honestly, cowards like to roll in packs sometimes. And that's what they do. Overwhelming force. Overwhelming force. What's this? Now, I haven't seen these videos. I'm gonna check them out. I'll check them out. So, where can you go from the pistol caliber carbine, right? Where do we go from there? Okay. Now, some people will say, I don't want an AR-15. I don't want an AR-15, right? I say to them, then you don't want to survive. You don't want to survive. This is your next option right here. This is probably the more ideal option in my opinion, right? So this is my This is my 8.5-inch Palmetto State build AR-15 chambered in 5.56. Chambered in 5.56. I'm running a Hollow Sun 403B optic, and I'm running a 3x magnifier that I can slide to the side and rock and roll with. Again, 3 points of contact because I don't have the brace on, but 1, 2, 3 points of contact. I have my red dot up there. Make sure I don't miss. Now, the cool thing about this dot is that I can keep both eyes open. And like you're playing Call of Duty, right? Like you're playing Call of Duty, I can run this optic with both eyes open, and that red dot becomes a part of my vision. Just like you're playing a video game. The reason why I say AR-15 is probably the optimal option is because of the terminal ballistics, right? Even though it's a glorified 22, the velocity of that bullet and the impact of that bullet is causing major wound damage. The wound channels are going to be ridiculous. Not to mention, because of the low recoil on this pistol or rifle, if you will, allows you to get follow-up shots quickly. So I can sit here and I can put 10 on the motherfucker without losing my target out of the sight. Even without a brace. Now you can go with a full-size AR-15. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I have one right there in my safe as well. Hell, a longer barrel means even worse damage. Even worse damage. A longer barrel is even worse damage. So this gun probably, the bullet might be moving at like maybe 2,800 feet per second coming out of this gun. The full-size 16-inch AR-15 is probably moving at about, what you think, reaction, about 3,200 to 3,500 feet per second out of the 16-inch barrel. Again, way more accurate than a handgun. Like I said, I'm not ruling the handgun out. If that's all you got, then you gotta make it do what it do. But if you can, and if you have one, and if you can afford it, I would go with an AR-15. A shotgun. A pistol caliber carbine, like I just showed you guys. Larger capacity, more points of contact, more stability, better accuracy. You gotta account for every bullet that leaves your gun. Every bullet that leaves your gun. You have to. You don't want to be shooting and a round leave your gun, you miss the person, and then it go into your neighbor house. You don't want that. You don't want that. Now, what do I use for my home defense weapon, right? What do I use? Well, I'll show you. Now, before, up until now, it was my AR-15 chambered in 5.56 here. This was my, they gonna have a bad day, Sweet Caroline right here. This is my Sweet Caroline gun. My Sweet Caroline gun right here. Now, I'm running the same setup. Same trigger. I got a Rise Armament trigger just like I have in that AR up there. I have a Hollow Sun 403B just like I have on that one there. All right. Only thing about this one is I'm running my flashlight on this one now. And this is chambered in 300 blackout. 300 blackout. Okay, it's another intermediate cartridge. It's in between the AK-47 7.62 x 3.9 and 5.56. Okay, see that right there? That is the 300 blackout. That is a 300 blackout cartridge right there. Okay. 300 blackout right there. Now, right now I'm not running subsonics. I'm running regular ammo, regular 300 blackout ammo. I'm running AAC VMAX. I'm running AAC VMAX. Okay, it's moving at 2,300 feet per second with a lot of punch. Again, 1, 2, 3 points of contact, red dot in there. Even if I miss, I can't miss. Even if I miss, I can't miss. Now I will be getting subsonics once I get my suppressor. But until I get my suppressor, I got a flash can on the front that pushes the sound forward, away from me. I'm pretty sure in the heat of the moment it won't even fucking matter. However, this gun has a lot of stopping power. I keep 3 magazines loaded to 300 blackout. Senator Loki in the building. He says he got a Panzer BP-12 semi-auto bullpup, 30-round drum. I think David said he got the same shotgun. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, shotguns are great options. Especially you got 30-round shotgun. You got 30 rounds. But this is my go-to. This is on my bedside right here. This is my, if shit go crazy. Let's see. Shit go crazy. I can fold this bad boy up. Put it right in the bag. Need it, boom. Get the working. Get the working. This is what I do. Cause I want to make sure that my family is safe. Now, if I had to go to work with my handgun, I'm pretty sure I can make it happen. But I'd rather have something like this. That I know when this round hit that ass, I ain't got to worry about him. It's going to lock their nervous system right up, and they're going to go down for the count. Again, maybe a little bit more recoil than the 5.56, but it's not by much. I can still stay on target. I can still put multiple rounds on target. 30-round magazines. Standard capacity magazines. 30-round standard capacity magazines. And I can get to work. With this. It's a little food for thought for you guys, some stuff to take into consideration. Let's see. Something to take into consideration, right? Yeah, the fold up is great. That's a law tactical folder that I got on there. That shit's expensive. Them folders be expensive. I don't know why they so expensive, but they're expensive. I think that folder cost me like $260 just for that little piece to fold the gun, to fold the buffer tube in stock. It's crazy. But why not? That's right. You stay ready. You never have to get ready. Now, let's talk about tactics, right? Whether you got the shotgun or the handgun, the AR, the pistol caliber carbine, none of that shit matters if you're not tactically sound. If you don't have a plan for if somebody comes into your home intending to do you harm or your family or your loved ones harm. Right? This shit Gucci as shit, though. That shit look good, don't it? The black with the silver barrel and stuff. That shit look good. One in the chat if this goddamn 17 look great. This 17 fire right here. It's fucking fire. You see that fluted barrel in it? Look at the fluted barrel. God damn, that bitch sexy. That bitch sexy. Anyway. You want to be tactically sound. Meaning you want to have a plan. Not only a plan that you know of. Not only a plan that you know, but your family, they're in on it as well. And it helps to have somebody else in the house that can rock and roll with you with another firearm. Jack Reeves, Hotep, what's going on? He says, I don't know more than knife and swords and throwing hatchets, but I do have a semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun just in case. Hey, like I said, that semi-auto shotgun is a great choice. It's a good choice. It's a good choice. I think it's a better option than a handgun if you can do it. So what I mean by that, so, you know, for example, my wife, she don't like shooting. She don't like handguns. However, she's a great fucking shot. Took her to the range. It took a little coercing, but she started shooting and she got very proficient. I told her she ain't gotta like it, but I need to know that if some shit go down, she gonna protect them babies. She gonna protect our kids. You're home by yourself and you decide to take your life into your own hands. I'm gonna miss you. I love you. But with them kids in the house, it better be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if that burglar alarm starts ringing. All right, so when I put it in that perspective, that's when she got down. She got a Glock 17. She got that 9mm AR is hers as well. Did that for her. Now, the first thing I'll say is this. In the event that your home gets invaded or somebody breaks in your home, do not, I repeat, do not go looking for the danger. Do not go looking for the danger. Whatever part of the house you're in, own that part of the house. Own that part of the house. So if you're asleep and you hear a bump in the night, so let me turn this down, probably loud as hell. If you're asleep and you hear a bump in the night, right? And you get up, the first thing you should be doing is grabbing that shotgun or your rifle or whatever, making sure your kids are still in their room and your spouse is still in the room if you have a spouse or if you have kids. Getting them into one central location. That might be the bathroom or the bedroom furthest away from the stairs. Right? You take up a location where you can see everything. You can see the stairs, the hallway, but they can't see you. They can't see you. The minute they breach that hallway, you fucking let them have it. Now, I would also suggest that you get on that phone of yours and call 911. Help. Someone's in my house. Put the phone down. Leave it on. Leave it on. Put the phone down so that the 911 operator can hear everything. So the whole thing is recorded. You yell something, please leave before I hurt you. Please, I don't want to hurt anybody. Please leave my house immediately. The police have been notified. Maybe they'll leave. Maybe they won't. The minute they breach that hallway, which is, in my opinion, where the stairs are and where the hallway and the stairs meet, you send rounds that way. You send rounds that way. 9 times out of 10, when that fucking dust start flying up on that drywall, they out of there. If they keep coming, you put their ass back down them steps. Don't mag dump. Pick your shots. But if one fall, ain't nobody else coming back. Like I said, most of these home invaders are cowards. They're not in there trying. They not fucking Conan the Barbarian. Most of them are cowards. The minute they go and get tough, they asses fucking getting the fuck out of there. Their fight or flight is going to fucking have them fleeing. You want to have some kind of plan. If you go down, somebody else in that house should have a firearm to pick up the slack. And not only if you go down, if you're not even home. If you're not home, you should have a plan for the people in your house. There was a story not too long ago. Where a kid, I think he was 12 years old, shot a home intruder. His mother hesitated. The son took the gun from the mother and busted his ass. There's another story like some years ago where I think this was Texas, and some home invaders came into a house. I think it was another 12-year-old kid and his sister. They were in the house. They tried to break into the house. The son went to the safe, got his dad's AR-15, and lit they asses up. You gotta have contingency plans. Everybody gotta have a plan in your house. Teach your kids how to shoot. Take your family to a fighting rifle or fighting pistol class. Pistol 101, shotgun 101, rifle 101. Take the family. Let them all learn. My 14-year-old, that's hers. You want to keep your family alive. You want to keep your family alive and eliminate or get the threat out of your house as expedient as possible. We're seeing a lot of strange shit happening right now in the news and in society. You never know what's going to happen, guys. You never know what's going to happen. Home invasions, they're on the rise. They're on the uptick. You never know when you could be a target. Ladies, you never know when you can be in target. If you don't like firearms, I suggest you get the fuck over it. Learn how to fire one and handle one responsibly, safely. We don't know what's going to happen with this whole Israel and Palestine thing. We don't know what's going to happen with Russia and China, because I think Russia and China making some moves while we distracted by this Israel and Palestine thing. We never know what's going to happen. There's Hamas cells here in America. Like I said, there are Hamas cells here in America. I always keep a blade on me. Always keep a blade on me. You never know. You never know when some terror going to hit where you are, strike where you are. Evil's going to rear its ugly head in the space that you're in. When that time comes, if that time comes, actually, when that time comes, you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared. China is making moves, and you got Putin over there in Beijing right now. That's facts. That's facts. What article you talking about, Jonah? Oh, is it this one right here? Hold on. Oh, yeah. I remember this. Hey, check this out. When Aline Critton, I don't know how you say his name, discovered an intruder at 24 Sussex Drives. We were shot, but we are all right. He told reporters after the break-in. Prime Minister Jean whatever told reporters he was lucky to have his wife on the case when a knife-wielding intruder broke into their home. But that was perhaps an understatement, as it was an alert Elaine, who woke up, spotted the uninvited guest and took swift steps to protect her husband and herself. The RCMP, on the other hand, had missed the intruder's actual entry onto the grounds of 24 Sussex Drive and into the residence itself. Okay. So what did she do? John said Aline heard a noise which sounded like someone walking inside of the house and went to check it out. She saw the person in front of her, and she closed back the door and rapidly came back to the room and locked the other door. But look at this though, guys. Prime Minister said that Aline called the police. He estimated it took 6 or 10 minutes. 6 or 10 minutes to get there. He said a man holding a jackknife was arrested outside the door of the bedroom. 10 minutes, guys. So when seconds count, the police are minutes away. You know that fucking saying. You know that saying. And they have shit. They have shit to protect themselves. Not a damn thing. If he would have got through that door like Jack Nicholson and what's that movie? The Shining. Here's Johnny. It'd have been a wrap. 10 minutes. When seconds count, police are minutes away, guys. So I said, you are responsible for you. No one else is responsible for you but you. No one else is responsible for your safety but you. No one else is responsible for the safety of your family but you. Exactly. Good to practice defense drills in your crib. Should be able to fully move through your crib in the dark. Facts. Like I said, have a plan. Have a plan. I told my wife. I said, if something was to happen and I was not home, I want to come home and I want to see the police taking your statement on why this dude is stretched out on the floor. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. I only got these shits back here for my health. Oh, no, I got them back. Actually, no, I do have them back there for my health, my well-being. You want an insurance policy? Get you one. And on top of that, make sure you get yourself some carrier insurance, some kind of, USCCA, some NRA carry guard, USCCA carry insurance, something like that, that'll protect you against criminal and civil issues should they arise. Because after the shooting stops, that's when the fight really begins. Now you got to prove that you was justified sometimes. I got USCCA. This is not a paid promotion. I'm just telling you guys. I think it's a good idea. My father called it shooter nigga insurance. But in case I got to take action against somebody, they cover me for I think $1 million or $2 million civil and $1 million criminal. And it covers everybody in the house. Everybody in the house, not just me. Like I said, guys, the handgun, it's cool to have a handgun for self-defense. Right? It's cool to have a handgun for self-defense. For home invasions, it's better than nothing. But if you can, get yourself a shotgun. Like I said, it don't got to be a semi-automatic shotgun. It can be a pump action like this. It could be a pump action shotgun like this. $300. $300. Put some double lot in there, a couple slugs. It'll be a bad day for anybody. If you got a couple more dollars, go for a pistol caliber carbine. Honestly, right now, the pistol caliber carbines cost more than AR-15. So I will go AR-15 before I went pistol caliber carbine. However, if you can get a pistol caliber carbine chambered in 9mm or 40 caliber or 45 or whatever it is, like I said, like the this AR 9mm right here behind me, go for it. Get that. Higher capacity, 3 to 4 points of contact, depending on you. They got full size pistol caliber carbine rifles, 3 to 4 points of contact, customizable. You can add red dots and flashlights and all that shit. Like I said, high capacity, so you can match the firepower coming through your house. Same thing with the AR-15. Or any, I wouldn't go no bigger than an AR-15 or a 300 blackout. You don't want to do like no 308 or nothing like that, or 30-06 or 30. You don't want this shit over penetrating, going outside and hitting somebody else. And have a plan. Have a plan, guys. Be tactically sound in your home. Be tactically sound in your home. Have a plan. Like the Senator Loki said, you should be able to move in your crib in the dark. And like I said, have an alarm system. Have some kind of alarm system, some kind of alert system, some kind of Ring camera. You know, like for example, my Ring camera is hooked to my Alexas. Anything moving my fucking front yard, it goes motion detected at the front door, motion detected at the back door, motion detected. They tell you. What the fuck's that? That should be waking me up in the middle of the night sometimes. I go look at this shit. It's a goddamn deer. But regardless, at least I know the shit work. Bottom line is, guys, we in some strange times right now. We in some dangerous times right now. I don't know what's going on in society, but people don't care no more. People don't care no more. And they will take you out just as easily as you came into this world. So take your own life into your own hands. Take your safety into your own hands. Get you something to protect your neck. Get you something to protect your neck. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. If you new, hit that. If you're new, leave a comment. Let me know. You know how you think I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. Also, in the comment section, let me know what you're carrying. Let me know what your home defense weapon of choice is. I'm interested to know. I would love to know. What is your home defense weapon of choice? Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Until next time, it's CannonHotep saying be safe, stay straight. Oh, you know what? Tomorrow, 9:30, I'm gonna have my homeboy on with me. His name's Steven. Went to high school together. He's starting a YouTube channel. He wanna start mentoring to young men, teaching them how to be young men and how to move in this life. Anyway, my homeboy Steven gonna be on with me tomorrow around 9:30. Tune in. Anyway, until next time, it's CannonHotep saying be safe, stay strapped, don't miss. Protect your neck, guys.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.